Hi Scorpions, this is Tara with Ariana Stark with your forecast for September 2024. I will use Divine Mistress Oracle, the Ideal Tarot amongst other decks. Scorpions, in case you want to go for a personalized reading, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Let's just understand what's in store for you. Now, the overall energy this month is the Nine of Pentacles. I think hard work is going to be in store for you. You know, when you grind things, it takes a lot of energy, like this card is depicted here. I think at the last minute you will find that things are going to fall in place, so don't throw in the towel anytime soon. Maybe you also need to spend time all by yourself. You need to reflect, focus on grooming. You are going to be someone who is going to benefit on account of recommendation. Maybe you are also going to take a loan at this time or this month. You're thinking along those lines. You're also being asked to look into technical issues. Maybe gadgets need to be formatted this month. The final days of August stepping into September, I do have the King of Pentacles. Now this is the material vibration. I think you had definitely made some sort of gain, whether through your own hard work or maybe you received material gifts. I think someone also had your back. Maybe you also needed to be careful while dealing with those whose services you desired. You needed to read the fine print rather than be taken undue advantage of. Obstacles to overcome this month or the challenges, I do have the Two of Swords. Now this is a card which is making it plain that you are going to be undecided. Like this lady, she seems to be unsure about how she should act. Likewise, I think Scorpions, this month you could be dilly-dallying. Maybe there are options before you. It is going to be a hectic month. Maybe you also need to use your mental faculties, your intelligence to get ahead. Oftentimes this month you could also be asked to play the mediatory role. Interestingly, I'm also picking up that you have to take responsibility, you have to take charge. Maybe you also will realize that the onus is going to be on you. Maybe you will also be in a situation where money could be creating discord or disagreements in your relationships. Perhaps you know the universe is also asking you to clear yourself of such energies with the card cancel, clear, delete. Maybe you need to banish these thoughts which are unhealthy, or remove people who are sucking your energy levels, making you feel drained. Perhaps aura cleansing will also benefit many Scorpions this month. Influences for this month, I do have the Five of Cups. I think like this lady, you may be wanting to be all by yourself. Maybe there's been miscommunication or mistrust in a relationship which you need to handle tactfully. Other than that, I think it would be prudent, Scorpions, to take a back seat rather than involve yourself in other people's affairs. Maybe you're going to get the wrong end of the stick. Maybe you're going to be accused of poking your nose. Perhaps clarifications will be sought. This card also, you will notice this lady is very guarded because her emotions are fluctuating. Likewise, I think you need to keep your cards close to your chest. Others may think you're indifferent, but keeping a distance from others is also going to help you steer clear of emotional drama. Work-wise, I think you're going to be distracted. Maybe you also have to prioritize because there are interruptions. You have to look into tasks which require immediate attention. There'll also be calls for an interview this month, but then it may not work out. Your boss could also be extremely demanding, expecting you to do tasks right away. There are generous colleagues who are going to rally around you, but you wish your boss wouldn't bully you or torment you. On the other hand, those of you who are in the leadership position, I think you are going to not tolerate people who are backbiting, who are complaining. I think you're also going to put people in their place, especially those juniors who are taking undue liberties or who are taking advantage. Clients could also reach out to you for your services this month, but with that Nine of Pentacles, be rest assured that things will fall in place at the 11th hour rather than immediately. The first 10 days of the month, I do have the Nine of Cups. I think you need to grab the opportunities that come your way because you're going to definitely make gains. Legal documents or contracts also need to be looked into this month. Possibly, you like the status quo to be maintained, but then someone is going to come and disturb you. So there are going to be disturbances, there are going to be interruptions, but this is also giving you a chance to learn something new. Other than that, I also feel that Scorpions, past rewards are going to come in. Maybe your past dues are also going to come in. You will be dedicated and focused. You're going to focus on pressing matters. It is your quick thinking which is allowing you to make headway. Paperwork or technical work is also going to arise and keep you busy. Even while dealing with clients, I think you need to be patient. You have to have a professional approach. For some Scorpions, I'm also picking up that repairs could be underway at home. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th September, I do have the Ace of Cups. This is definitely talking about new beginnings, whether personally or professionally. Maybe there's a new work offer, but try not to give everything away. Try to be very careful with your words because being hasty in speech could also lead to your undoing. Other than that, I also feel that ego can affect your relationships. Money or financial matters could also create discord in your relationships. So be mindful of your words. Your schedule could also be disrupted at this time, maybe cancellation of planned work, so it could amount to pending work as well. Perhaps, Scorpions, you should also find time, wake up early, get on with the task, or work late into the night. Even while dealing with clients, I think it will pay if you will keep their interests in mind. Maybe they expect you to compromise, so doing this could help create demand for your services. Those of you who are in the leadership position, I think you're going to be kept busy on account of financial transactions, money matters. Maybe you're also going to have a heated exchange with workers who want more time or they are not following your itinerary or schedule. You expect them to perk up at this time. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 30th September, I do have the Temperance card. Slow and steady wins the race, so brace yourself. There's going to be excess communication. At times, we put in the hard work, but there's nothing to show. But then with this card, you can expect rewards for your services or reward for the hard work that you put in. Again, you have to be patient. You have to bide your time. There are going to be people who are going to act behind your back, so be careful. Your creativity is going to be appreciated, but then there are those green-eyed monsters, Scorpions. Payment will also come in. Perhaps you also need to look into taxation issues. While dealing with others, I think try to have a more compromising attitude. I think the management is also going to be appreciative of your work. Even if your boss is demanding or even if your immediate superior is demanding, I think you should keep at it. You should focus on the work at hand because there's no point resorting to idle threats. With respect to your love life, I do have the card Thoughts of You Fill Up My Senses. Scorpions, with that Five of Cups, you're feeling the loss of someone, you're pining for that person. Maybe you need to find time for yourself. Maybe you need to put things into perspective with respect to your relationship. In case you're in no contact situation, maybe you want to reach out to this person, but then your confidant or your loved ones could tell you not to be too persuasive. Perhaps you're contemplating writing a letter to renew contact. Incidentally, I do have the card Communicate, so the universe is definitely nudging you in that direction, though your practical side or your practical loved ones may expect you to tone it down a bit. I think singles will also find yourself pursued by the opposite sex, but no point stringing anyone along. With that Temperance card, which talks about Sagittarius energy, I think Sagittarians enjoy their single status, so I think you need to enjoy your single status in this month because that is the energy which is ruling over you at this time. Or perhaps the influence of Sagittarius or Jupiter's in their chart. I also feel that in case you're already romancing, you may be undecided about the future of this relationship. Even if you want a more stable relationship, perhaps you should allow divine timing to take over. In case you're in a third party situation, maybe your person is not ready for total commitment. Maybe he fears that others could find out about this relationship. That is why you feel that you're sinking in a hole. There's mystery surrounding this relationship or this affair. You do want clarity. You do want to understand where this relationship is heading. That is why, like I said, he could pour water on your plans about meeting up. That is why you think you're going to be a bit emotionally low. Karma is also going to be at play in your relationships. So everything is happening as per divine plan, or as how you have acted in the recent past. Or this could even be your person. Your person feels that he is getting the reward or retribution which is due to him on account of how he has acted. Maybe he has misbehaved with you in the past. That is why he is sinking in that depressive state of mind. Your person could also be in your line of work or someone whom you meet on account of work. This person could also be older than you. Maybe he thinks this relationship is not going to work. That is why he is going to go quiet. He doesn't want to wear his heart on his sleeve. Even if you don't realize it, maybe this person is also realizing that he is missing out. I do have Lenormand's heart, which is talking about emotions here. I think you want to express yourself. You do want your relationship to blossom into something permanent. But like I said, time is a factor over here. Maybe you should focus on creative aspects. Maybe in case you're already romancing, I think you should plan date nights. You should meet each other. You should get to know each other better, as that is also going to help you cement your relationship as you proceed in life. I hope Scorpions you liked your reading. This is Tara with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.